Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how you can earn passive income. Now this is part 6 of a 6-part series where I break down my 50 nomad jobs video into all different categories and I talk about each of the 50 in a bit more detail. So if you haven't already seen the other 5 parts, they will be linked down below. Definitely check them out. And of course subscribe for a bunch more information about how you can work online and the honest truth which you will get from me about what it's truly like to be a nomad. Passive income basically means money that you make without having to actually do anything in real time. So for example, if I create an ebook, it takes me a lot of effort at the time, but once I've put it on Amazon, I've got some reviews, there's initial traction, it sells on its own. So in theory, I could be asleep, people can be buying my ebook, I'm making money, and I wake up to a paycheck. The reality is a lot of passive income needs maintenance. You need to be still getting customers in, doing marketing, creating new products, but in theory, it's money that you get without doing anything. So, as you can imagine, that is very popular among nomads. Everybody wants money without effort. So, I'm going to talk in this video about a few examples of passive income jobs that you can do, and I would recommend having a blend of different jobs. So, do some with active income, some with passive income, some freelancing, some starting your own business. A whole mixture of stuff to spread your risk and keep yourself busy in the day. So the first one of this is stock photos and stock video. A lot of nomads do this because they're traveling the world and it's so beautiful, so you can get some really amazing photos and then you put them up on stock websites, and if/when someone buys them, you get some of the money. Obviously for this you need to be a good photographer, you need to have equipment, but if you can take great photos, you can upload them onto the site, you've got nothing to lose. If no one buys them, it hasn't cost you anything, but if someone does buy them, you could be making money. The next is one that I have specialized in, and there's a ton more videos about this on my channel, but it's Udemy. So making online video courses. So I will film a 2 to 3 hour course teaching people how to do something, and then I upload it onto Udemy or other similar competitor websites, and whenever someone buys it, I get money. That for me has been a life-changing amount of money. I've made about $40,000 on Udemy now over the past couple of years, but it can be huge or it can be tiny. You really depend on which course you pick, how many courses you have, how popular they are, and of course you don't have to sell them on Udemy, you can sell them on your own sites, but that's going to be a bit less passive because for me, Udemy generate all the traffic, they do the customer service, they do the payments, so it's up to you depending on how passive you want it to be. Next is real estate. If you're lucky enough that you've got a big chunk of money, of course you can buy a property and rent it out, and then rent money is pretty passive. I'd say it's one of the most passive ways to make money that's out there. Of course it might be that your tenants have a bunch of problems and you have to be dealing with things like that, but that is very easy to outsource. There's a lot of estate agents that will take on that responsibility for you in exchange for a cut of the rent. So they'll deal with the broken boiler or finding new tenants, all that kind of thing. But even if you're having to find new tenants, if you can find someone who's staying for a year or two, it's super passive income. So if you have a chunk of money, invest it in real estate and live off the rental money. Next is affiliate marketing. For this, you will need to already have a blog or be able to build up a website and an expertise blog presence. Affiliate marketing is basically when you have, say, an article or a blog about the best things to do in Chile, and then any links to hotels to stay at, restaurants to stay at, equipment to buy for hiking in the mountains, all those links, when someone buys something with that supplier, you get a cut of the money. If you send them to Amazon, Amazon is essentially saying, thank you for sending me this customer, here, have 5% of whatever the person spent. So anything that you sell through your website to those suppliers, you get a cut of the money. Of course, this can be super passive because if I write one blog post that thousands of people view and buy stuff from, I only write the blog post once, I can make money off it forever. But in reality, you need to be maintaining your content, bringing out new posts all the time, reviewing new products. But the good thing about affiliate marketing is it's very broad. So you could be a fashion blogger who essentially sells clothes and gets a cut on the clothes, or you can be a very detailed technology reviewer where you look at the best website hosting software and people can buy their website hosting through you. Or you can be more of a coach. You can, for example, like me, be teaching people how to make money online, and any website links that they click, you can make money from. So maybe if I recommend to you a particular course to learn how to write a Kindle book, if you buy that course, then I'll get a cut from it. So affiliate marketing is a really cool way to make money, but it can take a bit of building up at the start. You need to build up views, you need to build up a reputation, credibility with your audience. So it can be a bit of a slower one, but it's cool because it can be huge money if you do it right, and it can be very passive. I've also talked already in video number 1 about Kindle books, but that is another really good way to make passive income, whether it's Kindle books or whether you make your own ebooks that you sell through your website. If you are a good writer or you have an idea for a book that you could pay someone else to write, Kindle books can be a really cool way to make passive income. As I said, when you're asleep, you wake up in the morning, 10 people have bought your book. How awesome. So passive income is a really interesting area because it can be really life-changing. Of course, for me with Udemy, I'm making a full-time income without doing anything, although I put in all the hard hours at the start. So now I have my days free to run a startup and do freelance work, so it gives you a lot more flexibility. For example, I wouldn't be able to run my YouTube channel if I didn't have money from Udemy coming in, because YouTube doesn't make any money for years and years while you build up your audience. So I'd recommend that you have a look into passive income, but also be quite realistic about how much maintenance it will actually need, how long it will take you to get started, how much you can potentially make. There's a lot of information about there about how you can make $10,000 a month passive income with no effort, and that's really not the case. You do get back what you put in. So have a research into passive income. Let me know in the comments down below if you discover anything you think I've forgotten. Of course, a lot of companies like dropshipping, you can make passive by outsourcing the work to a contractor or a virtual assistant. But these are just a few to start giving you an example. Be sure to check out the other 5 videos in this series in the links down below, and of course subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye!